Hi guys, Gary here with Clayton Photography. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, something I've been thinking about is, and something I still think about, when I first started in photography, one of my concerns was how am I going to be able to generate an income from photography? I was spending an awful lot of money buying gear, going to college, getting an education in photography, great. But how am I going to get any money back? With that in mind, I thought to myself, you know what? There's probably other people out there that are starting out or maybe have been working at things for a while, whatever, that may have some of the same questions that I did. With that in mind, I thought I'd put together just a short series of maybe 2 or 3 short videos on how to generate an income, or more precisely, how I generate an income from photography. So with that, let's begin. Okay, so first of all, there are many ways of generating an income from your passion of photography. So we're not going to try to cover them all today. We're going to cover maybe just one area, and then on the next video we'll cover something else, and so on until we complete what we the little series, if you will, of how to make some money. Okay, so for me personally, I do many things, first of all, in photography. I do weddings, portraits, real estate photography, product, event, landscape photography. I do aerial photography and aerial videography. And I also do underwater photography. If you've seen maybe some of my other YouTube channels, you will have seen some videos on underwater photography and landscape photography and so on. And all those areas I look at generating an income. Now, another area, and what I want to talk to you about today, that can generate an income from your photography is stock photography websites. There's one in particular that's actually relatively new, I believe, within the last year, and it's really quite interesting, and that's actually called Clickasnap. Now, I kind of came across this particular website about 3 or 4 months ago through an English photographer by the name of Mike Brown. Now, Mike Brown does have a YouTube channel, and I follow Mike Brown on his YouTube channel. And it's actually really very interesting, very educational. He's an amazing photographer, but he's also got a very good way of teaching about him. So that's something you might want to check out. So anyhow, about 3 months ago, I was watching one of his videos, and it was on about, or talking about, Clickasnap. Now, Clickasnap is a website where you upload images. Now, unlike other stock photography sites, where you'd upload an image and people can see these images and they can purchase them, and they purchase them for $1 or 50 cents or $2 or whatever it might be. And this is global, so these websites are global. Everybody that's on these websites get an opportunity to see your images, and they can buy these images. And now I do know several photographers that do quite well with uploading images to stock photography websites and actually selling their images. Several $100s a month are generated by photographers locally right here in Wasaga Beach, Ontario, who I know personally that have uploaded maybe 500 or 1,000 or even 2,000 or more images. And some of these photographers are collecting checks every month for maybe $200, $300, $500, $800. It's great. It's a great income. And it's a part of how you may generate a complete income, if you will, from photography. But the website that I actually wanted to talk to you about today is called Clickasnap. And it's slightly different than your average kind of stock photography website, in so much as you don't actually have to sell anything. That's right. You don't actually have to sell anything. What happens with Clickasnap, and this is what I thought was amazing and very interesting, is you upload images to the Clickasnap website, and when people look at these images, when your images are viewed, for that, you get paid. Now, as a photographer, first of all, 2 things. I love to show my work. And secondly, yes, I love to get paid for that. That's great because, like I said at the beginning of the video, we've all spent money on cameras and equipment and lights and video cameras and many things. which cost a lot of money. So we all have a significant amount of money invested in our photography equipment. So it's really, really nice to be able to show our images and the work that we do and also get paid for showing them. How it works, the best that I can understand is this. Now, first of all, what I will say is I don't know everything about Clickasnap. I'm not endorsed by Clickasnap or Mike Brown or anyone else to make these comments. What I'm going to tell you is my own experience with Clickasnap and why it might be of interest to you too. First of all, as I say, about 4 months ago, I first was introduced to Clickasnap. I was way too busy at the time to do anything about it. But recently, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I thought to myself, I'm going to take a closer look now at Clickasnap. Now I have a little bit more time. So I went to their website. I had a look at what it had to offer. I decided to register with them, which I did, which was very, very simple. Their website is very user-friendly. Name, email address, a few other little things maybe. So that was it. I'd registered. And my username on Clickasnap is actually Image Me. Image Me. That's my username on Clickasnap if anybody wants to look at that. And then what I did was I uploaded 5 images. That was it. I did that at the end of the day in the studio right here. And the next morning when I woke up, I turn on my computer, which I do pretty much most days. I have a look at all the incoming mail and so on. And I thought to myself, oh, I'll take a little look at Clickasnap and just see what's going on. Well, I noticed that my 5 images each one had generated 1 penny. So whilst I was asleep, an image of mine uploaded to Clickasnap had earned me 1 penny. And I'd uploaded 5 images. And all 5 images had earned me 1 penny each. So that was a nickel. 5 pennies that I'd earned while I was sleeping. Hey, that's great. All right, it's got potential. So the way it seemed to work was when someone or one of my images had been viewed 4 times, for that I got a penny. Now, as time has progressed, I've noticed when they're viewed 10 times, you get 2 pennies. When they're viewed 15 times, you get 3 pennies. And however, it works out after that. And I only had 5 images on there. So I did start to upload more images. And as I did that, the pennies started to grow. Now, when I take a closer look at some of the other photographers that are contributing to Clickasnap, some of them may have 500 or 1,000 images or 2,000 images or more. And all these people are all generating pennies from their images being viewed. And of course, if you've got a couple of thousand images on there, and each one of these are earning you a penny while you're asleep, the potential is great. So this is what I really wanted to bring to your attention today. I think the potential of Clickasnap is awesome. I think it's great for photographers. You don't have to be a professional photographer by any means. Anyone can take part in this. Anyone can register with Clickasnap and upload images and get paid for people looking at them. How much effort you put into this and how much work you put into your images, of course, is going to dictate over a period of time how many people are going to be looking at these. And it's like anything else. The harder you work at anything, generally speaking, the more of an income you would generate from that. So I encourage you to take a look at Clickasnap. And if you're so inclined, upload images, upload your good work, show what you can do, let people take a look at these. And for that, you do get paid. So that's it, folks. That is my short video today, which will be video number 1 on how to generate an income in photography. Stay tuned. There will be other videos coming all along the same series of how to make an income in photography. Glad you enjoyed it, or I hope you enjoyed it anyhow. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.